Good evening, viewers. You're watching India Today. I'm Priti Patel. We come to you from Himachal Pradesh right now in the grips of a massive relief operation which is running way too slow in terms of government apathy. We're going to continue to get you more, but the spotlight clearly on what is going down also in the national capital, completely flooded. A lot of Delhiites stuck as the levels of Yamuna have risen and key arterial roads in the national capital in deluge. First up, let me take you through the headlines. Large parts of Delhi go underwater. Delhi's VVIP areas flooded. Schools and colleges in Delhi shut till Monday. Yamuna Bank metro station cut off. As Delhi reels under flood mayhem, politics peaks. Delhi Chief Minister urges centre to intervene. BJP hits out, says national capital turned into a gutter. Grand welcome for Prime Minister Modi in Paris. Mega defence deals on the cards. In a first, French President Macron to host state banquet for PM at iconic Louvre Museum. Delhi. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin meets lyricist Muthu on his birthday. And accused of sexual harassment by several women, lyricist Chinmay hits out, accuses Stalin of injustice. India Today confronts BJP MP Brij Bhushan, ex-WFI chief confronted on sexual harassment charges. Brij Bhushan brazens it out, says will speak only in court. Tesla in talks with India to set up car factory with capacity of 5 lakh vehicles. Prices of cars to begin with 20 lakh rupees. All right, let's put the focus on the national capital, though we are reporting here from Himachal. But what went down in Himachal Pradesh 2 days ago, you can get the latest at 7:30 p.m. But in Delhi, the waters of the Yamuna have been rising consistently. It's not only crossed the danger mark, but is at the highest level seen in decades. A deluge of sorts where the national capital is concerned, and Delhiites clearly, most of them stuck, and the arterial roads of the national capital completely flooded.
This is India's capital, flooded with neck-deep water. Vehicles submerged, houses inundated, and people literally swimming their ways out. This is a flood of shame in Delhi. The water from Yamuna flooded streets of Delhi, leaving multiple roads waterlogged and leading to a heavy traffic congestion.
The entire stretch at the Red Fort blocked because the entire road has turned into a mini river. Behind me you can see the Red Fort walls, the ramparts of the Red Fort, and the Yamuna is flowing in this flow across the entire stretch from ISBT to towards Rajghat, and the water levels are rising on this road.
Not just this, Delhiites are staring at water crisis as the Wazirabad, Chandrawal and Okhla water treatment plants have been shut down due to the rising water level in the Yamuna river. Floods hit services of the lifeline of Delhi. Entry and exit at Yamuna Bank metro station was closed after the roads approaching the station became waterlogged. Metro imposed a 30 km/h speed limit for its trains while plying on flooded bridges. The Delhi government expressed helplessness, citing the sheer volume of rains.
पानी का फ्लो तो इंसान कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकता है। हम लगातार हरियाणा के टच में हैं कि वो कम से कम पानी छोड़ें। जहां जहां पे पानी भर रहा है हम वहां से लोगों को इवैक्यूएट कर रहे हैं, रिलीफ कैंप्स में लेके जा रहे हैं।
Yamuna breached the staggering 208 meters mark, breaking 45-year-old record. Residents marooned, roads are flooded. Where did hundreds of crores in taxpayers' money go? With Mausami Singh and Shishant Mehra in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
The fact is, viewers, and that's the question that we're going to lead with this debate is concerned. The collateral here, the citizens, as Delhi politics becomes gutter level and a cesspool of sorts. The blame game is on, where you have the Delhi government blaming the Haryana government, you have the BJP blaming the Delhi government. What happens to the citizen helpless in flooded Delhi, the national capital in deluge, while the politics continues? Quickly introducing our panelists this evening, Kurana Gupta from the Aam Aadmi Party, Harish Khurana from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Kurana Gupta, a direct question, madam. If we knew that the Hathni Kund barrage is going to let off water, you know, we can blame the Haryana government. The sheer fact lies that even the Delhi government gives out water from the Okhla barrage. It's not a dam, it's a barrage. It's meant to let go of water when the water levels rise to dangerous levels. And the Delhi government knew. You had a 72-hour warning on that. Why do we find ourselves in the national capital in the spot that we do today?
Priti, this is an unprecedented situation. The whole of North India, whether it's Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab, Delhi, the whole of North India has been flooded due to unprecedented rains. The water levels in Yamuna have broken a 50-year record. Delhi has not seen this high level of Yamuna for 50 years. Having said that, this is not a time for blame game. We need to all work together. At this point, all the low-lying areas are the most susceptible areas. People have been evacuated from there. People have been put into relief camps. The government is ensuring that there is enough food. There are toilets in the relief camps. There's drinking water. In the meeting today, a decision has been made that only essential services will be open till Sunday. All school colleges have been shut down. Government has also requested private sector to allow their employees to work from home so that only people who are really needed are out there on the streets. But this is a situation which is not in anybody's control, and these are areas, these are low-lying areas of the Yamuna floodplain which over the years people have inhabited it, and any urban planner would tell you that these are areas where nobody should be living. And you know, hello? हाँ, आवाज आ रही है? Hello?
Yes, Ms. Gupta, go on. We can hear you
Okay.
very well. Ms. Gupta, let me ask you a follow-up question when we cut across to Harish Khurana. The fact is, you are saying that it's a huge calamity. That is understood, madam. But the fact is, again, you had a 72-hour notice even before the waters of the Hathni Kund barrage were to reach Delhi. The Yamuna was already over the danger mark. You and I both know that, madam. Why was it 100% evacuation affected before the waters reached Delhi?
Priti, evacuation had started as soon as we knew that waters are going to reach Delhi. But you and I know that it is very difficult for people to be able, and these are very poor people, it's their life in that small shanty. It's very difficult to convince people to leave those areas, and the government has been trying its best. All our leaders, all our ministers, our parshads, our MLAs, our karyakartas, everybody has been on the ground for the last 3-4 days. And you know that no rain has happened in Delhi. This is all. The Honorable Chief Minister of Delhi has written a letter to Mr. Amit. Let the water be released slowly from the Hathni Kund barrage. What is coming to the Hathni Kund barrage should be released slowly. Today we realize that there's a barrage at ITO which is again managed by the Haryana government, which was also choked. So now efforts are being made to remove the choking from there. Having said that, Priti, what is happening is that the Bharatiya Janata Party is getting into very dirty blame game right now. This is not a time to get into dirty blame game. I did not see any of the 7 MPs of Bharatiya Janata Party anywhere on the ground.
Okay.
And this is not just Delhi. You go to UP.
Okay.
My parents
That's the
live
question.
in UP.
That's the question.
Preeti,
Okay.
let me complete.
That is
Let
the
me
question.
complete.
Right. That's the question that needs to be asked.
Also,
Complete,
Preeti,
ma'am. Complete.
Yeah. Preeti, we know that in this day of climate change, such extreme weather events are going to happen. As a country, we have to get better prepared to be able to see through these extreme weather events, and we are seeing that in Himachal Pradesh, in Uttarakhand, there are areas and areas which are being washed away in the nature's
But
fury.
the fact is that the Delhi government, the fact is, Reena Gupta, as I bring in Harish Khurana into this conversation, the Delhi government did have a 72-hour notice. When we talk about releasing water from barrages, you do so with the Okhla barrage as well. You do so with the Okhla barrage as well. Okay, I want to bring in,
we did everything
I would like to bring in Harish Khurana into this conversation. Harish Khurana, why should there be a blame game? Because the question I'm asking you is, you are talking about the failure of the Delhi government. As you speak, the house of the health minister of Haryana in Ambala is flooded, sir. So do you hold the Haryana government equally accountable for Haryana with what has gone down?
First of all, Preeti, Delhi is in a sorry state today. And when I say this, our chief minister has let us down. I'll tell you the reason behind it. If you see the press conference of Honorable Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal on 10th of this month, you take out a clipping from your PCR from 5 minutes 50 seconds to 7 minutes 30 seconds. Please take out that. Over there he stated that, and categorically I am quoting it, in 1978 when flood came to Delhi, the total release from the water from Hathni Kund was 9 lakh cubic. Then he stated 2013 incident that time 7 lakh cubic water was released from Hathni Kund. Then the level was 207 meters. Today, only 3 lakh odd lakh cubic water has been released. The water level has gone up to 208 meters. More than that, in fact, 8.6 today. At when I'm talking to you, what is the reason behind it? Point number one. Point number two. Hathni Kund, we should understand. Hathni Kund is not a river basin. It is a barrage. So you cannot, when you write a letter to Amit Shah, please ask Haryana government to stop the water. It's laughable thing. You don't know what the actual state is. When Hathni Kund barrage comes in, they divide into 3 sections. One goes to Bagpat and Samli, another one goes to Kaithal, and third one comes to Delhi, which goes to Mathura. Why it's not going to Mathura? Point number 2. The answer is very simple. Because you have not done the homework. This silting was not been done of Yamuna also, and today the NCD is with you guys. You have not desilted the whatever waste has to be desilted. You have not done your work. So please don't blame the Haryana government or.
Can I respond?
No. Let me complete.
Okay. Can I respond?
No, I'll ask. No, 1 second. Ms. Gupta, 1 second. Okay, no, madam, I'll come to you. Let him respond. But Harish Khurana, I'll ask you point number 3. Harish Khurana, I'll ask you point number 3. The question which I asked you in the beginning. The question that I asked you in the beginning. Sir, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you a rebuttal. Do you blame the Khattar government equally because today the health minister's own house, the poshest areas, we are talking about Lutyens, Delhi here, in Ambala, the poshest areas are underwater. Do you hold the Haryana chief minister equally accountable as the Delhi chief minister, sir? Because if you don't, then this is dirty politics.
Preeti,
go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
I'm not denying there is a flood situation in Haryana. There is a flood situation in Himachal. I agree with that. But over there, Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh is a Congress-led government. The CM is on the ground. Haryana government, he's doing whatever the best he can do it. He's visiting the flood states. What about Delhi Chief Minister? Where is he? Have you seen a single tweet of his meeting the people of?
So where was? Fair point. I want to bring in Reena Gupta with the question that you asked. Where is the Delhi Chief Minister? But I want you to think about, you're saying the Haryana Chief Minister is doing what he has. Where is the Haryana Chief Minister, sir? Panchkula, Ambala, we have colleagues there reporting out of there, and the citizens there equally bad situation where Delhi is concerned. Reena Gupta, please answer, where is the Delhi Chief Minister?
You are blaming us I not seen in the social media that he is doing everything.
Sir, our governments run on social media.
Area surveys. He's not.
Our governments run on social media. Our governments and administrations run on social media, sir. You and I both know better, Mr. Khurana. Kurana Gupta, where is the Delhi Chief Minister? He is accountable today.
Preeti, the Delhi Chief Minister.
I am asking that question.
Can I speak?
Okay, I am asking exactly the same question.
The Delhi Chief
Kurana
Minister.
Gupta, the question is, where is the Delhi Chief Minister today? Yes, go ahead.
The Delhi Chief Minister is very much on the ground, visiting the flooded areas, visiting the water treatment plant, making sure that you all have enough drinking water for the next 2-3 days, because the treatment plants have been inundated, Preeti. But Preeti, the point is, whether it's flooding, whether it's air pollution, these are issues which are done, which have to be dealt with interstate coordination. I understand Haryana, that Hathni Kund is a barrage, but the speed at which you release water, the interval at you release water, that can all be coordinated. This was our request, that please do not release water.
Madam, you knew.
At
No
one
excuses.
point from Hathni Kund. No,
Kurana Gupta, your government knew
Preeti,
72 hours before the water reached Delhi, where Yamuna was already over the danger mark.
This is not an excuse. This is not an excuse. I
Go ahead,
disagree
madam.
with you. When rivers are flowing through states, those states have to talk to each other. We need to figure out where to store water and how much to store, when to release, how much capacity is there. All of this, there has to be an early warning system. These are issues which are done by the central government with interstate coordination. I'll give you another example. In Punjab, in the Bhakra Dam, water was being released. It is only after the Punjab government put pressure and said, do not release so much water because the whole of Punjab is going to be flooded. It is only then that now the water is being held and not being released all of a sudden. So these are issues, and we are going to
Punjab
see
is
more
flooded.
and more.
Punjab has seen unprecedented floods that it's not
Yes.
seen in decades. I want to bring in once
because
again
there
Harish
has been
Khurana.
an
Question taken. Question
Preeti,
taken, Harish
Preeti,
Khurana.
Preeti,
Where
let
is
me
the Chief
complete.
Minister?
No, Preeti,
Where is
you are
the
not
Chief
letting
Minister?
me
You don't see
speak.
him on ground.
Preeti,
Okay, madam, please quickly complete.
everybody is upset, but you are not letting me complete. This is a situation where it has rained, unprecedented rains have happened, which have created a havoc in the hilly areas. All of that water has come down to the dams and to the cities, and that is the reason why you are seeing flooding of cities.
Okay.
So this is a situation, this is an
Madam,
extreme
there-
weather event.
Madam,
And
Himachal
we are
happened.
going to see
Madam, Himachal happened
more
on
and
Sunday.
more such
It's
extreme
Thursday
weather
today.
events.
There was enough time to prepare. Harish Khurana, I want to bring you in. Okay, madam, I just want to bring in Harish Khurana. Harish Khurana, you raised a question. Where is the Delhi Chief Minister? I raised a question. Where are the 7 MPs of Delhi?
They're on the ground. Please see Ramesh Vidhuri's social media handle. Please see Manoj Tiwari handle. Please see Gautam Gambhir handle. Today also they're distributing the food. My party president, Virendra Sehrawat is on the ground. Please see the Twitter handle, then broadcast to people. Let the people see it. क्या उनका handle है?
Sir,
Why don't you know that?
sir.
Why don't you know that they have to Twitter handle? If they're distributing the.
Khurana ji, calm down.
I am taking out the handle of Arvind Kejriwal. This is a handle of Arvind Kejriwal. 1 hour before he tweeted it, Delhi government has taken all the measures.
Sir, our government's run by posting pictures.
Sorry? I didn't get you, Priti.
Sir, our government's run on Twitter. His administration run on posting pictures on social media.
Priti, what I'm saying, try to understand. We have posted to the media also that we are on the ground. We are distributing the food at 10 camp centers. Please see what
where are your MPs?
I
I have
only
not seen a single MP. I spent the whole morning in the Yamuna Gupta area. I did not.
One
see a
second,
single
let me,
party
can I just get Mr. Khurana? Ms. Gupta, you've had your say. May I just get Mr. Khurana? Mr. Khurana, complete, sir.
My only point is, please show your viewers the Twitter handle that whatever work is doing. I am showing the Twitter handle of Arvind Kejriwal, where he is meeting the people. Please show us the pictures now. क्यों नहीं दिखा रहे? Let them show the picture, because he is not on the ground. 300 meters from his house, 400 meters from his house, the flood has come.
Okay.
He don't have time to go over there.
All right.
To
The
meet
fact
people,
is,
ask
okay,
for whatever
I'm going to, okay. I need to close the show. And I appreciate both of you for joining us, but I would think you know, both political parties should give the citizens a break. In all this politics, there's only one collateral, and that is that person who's stuck on the flooded roads of the national capital today. You know, we can blame it on unprecedented rainfall. We can blame it on the Delhi government not doing anything. Vice versa, the Delhi government blaming the Haryana government not doing anything. BJP coming into the mix. Explain that to a person stuck today in waist-deep waters where his house is submerged, or at least, you know, completely flooded where the roads of the national capital are concerned. Thank you, both of you, for joining us. We are going to keep our eyes on the ground, get you the ringside view, I would say, of what is now the Delhi deluge. It's all across viewers in Himachal as well. On the other side, we get you accounts from the ground in Himachal, from Manali. You know, we talk about mass destruction which has happened in Himachal Pradesh. You know, for somebody who is the victim, the sufferer, it's very personal. They don't really care about numbers.